And welcome to
High as Fuck Podcast with your boys
Matt Jackson
and Joe. Motherfucking cool. What's up, y'all? This is the High as Fuck Podcast.
Yeah, what it do, dog? We up in this hizzy, we flippy dibby dibby. We're here on the phone. We've been talking for like an hour anyway, but we should have been like just recording the whole conversation in the first place. But we've got a lot of things coming up in the near future, like we've been trying to say, we're going to say, and we're going to keep saying until we've got it out and we've done said it. But we've got Pure Pro Wrestling this Saturday in Pelham, North Carolina. Where you take your shirt off, you swing it around your head like a helicopter, and you get it in like Sin Crowley, baby. And we're going to be talking to Sin Crowley. I've already set it up. Me and him are going to be talking. We're going to have a camera in his face. We're supposed to be having a camera in his face. And so the High as Fuck Podcast as a unit, there is 4 of us, and there's 4 of us now. 2 of us are off there's 3 of us that do talk on the pod. It is myself, Matt Jackson, Joe Cool, and the Brink of War, JB War. But his cousin, Lush, is going to be the guy who is recording our shows now. He is going to be pumping this stuff out. So this show right here, I'm going to be fucking editing this other show, Vince McMahon's Mustache, putting all that stuff out. And that'll be coming out Saturday. But this one will probably come out, what's the day? Today's Wednesday. Maybe we'll put this out tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. So anyway, so we got Dynamite we can talk about. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about, I guess. But we've got things that are coming up. Like I said, it's going to be great. Like and subscribe. Comment, if you will, for Dusty Rules, baby.
Popping.
Yeah, big things. Yeah. Yeah. What you saying? Say it again. It was kind of choppy.
Big things popping. Little things stopping.
Yeah. Straight up on this POP. Power positivity. And we're just going to be popping and locking and dropping and stopping. And everything's going to be awesome on the path of greatness through everything that we're doing. Like I said, if you like movies and you like us, well, guess what? We've added a third wheel to that. We've got Duddis himself. He is on the Frequency Podcast. That comes out the 13th of June. Be looking out for that on the Jah Freak Killer channel. JAHFREAKKILLAH. Go like and subscribe, babies. 109 over there. We have 116 here. Let's get the viewers over there, and let's start getting them views in on the Frequency Podcast. Those are going to be fun. Because y'all already like us. You already like us for what our wrestling stuff is. So, might as well check us out doing movies too. I've got a couple already up on the channel. You have to look for them. I will be making an album that will be dedicated just to the Frequency Podcast. So they'll have my beginnings all the way up to the Conehead, which is coming out on Tuesday, June 13th. Conehead's review, where we really, people, and when I say this, I mean it, we deep dive on a movie you never thought.
Super deep dive. Like, never thought this movie would be what it is.
Yeah,
and it's
the metaphors
a
and
silly comedic relief. It's funny. It's supposed to be just a comedy, but then when you really pay attention to it,
you really think about the words.
Conehead has some real significant meaning.
Which people are probably laughing at us as they're listening to this pod right now. But just do what we say. Go watch it again as an adult. Really look for them. Watch our podcast while you're fucking watching it and see. Or watch it and then watch our podcast on the Coneheads. So you have time to watch the movie until the 13th, and then our podcast comes out on it, and it's really fucking good. My niece even jumped in and talked a little bit on it.
Or, like our wrestling podcast, our fans of wrestling, if you like to watch us before and then decide if you want to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
Exactly. So some people might be checking us out to see, hey, what is their opinions on it? You know. So some people might listen to 4 or 5 people's opinions on one thing before they watch it. We don't know who's out there. We just need to be aware they're out there.
So there was a theory that came across my attention today that they're building Roman up as this major heel character right now, or he's been building up as this major heel character for this last 4 years.
Yeah.
And now he's going to have his, moment where he's beaten down as the heel. And apparently he's going to lose the Universal title and disappear for like 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And then return and be super babyface, like John Cena level main draw babyface.
Oh. Well, I mean,
periodically.
Maybe you'll like Roman again.
How do you feel about that?
I'd take him how I take him. I'll take Roman however they give me Roman. So, I really like the heel stuff because, I just recently went back and watched some of Night of Champions, and I saw the moment where my boy Oos super kicked his, super kicked Roman, and I super kicked him twice actually in that one, and just going back and just seeing what's going on with it, and they're still just keeping up the same story for like so long now, and I just like the beauty in it. So when you can take somebody like Roman Reigns and when nobody in the beginning was believing in him that he could actually carry the fucking Rock stuff or whatever the fuck, and he actually is doing it. So yeah, my hat's off to Roman Reigns. I love you, dude. Love Roman Empire, baby. But I'm cool with the Usos doing what they do.
If we see a face Roman periodically, like a John Cena character,
Randy
like
Orton.
a Rock character, like a Randy Orton
character.
I want
Randy Orton to come back and to take the belts from Roman.
Randy.
And the new belt, let's just bring this to your attention. Like, they didn't say anything about it being a symbolization of the big gold. They said the winged eagle thing from Bruno Sammartino all the way up to Triple H's winged belt. So
it very much resembles the big gold to me.
It does, but they went based off one of their first belts that Bruno held, and that's what it really is. But I do see the big gold.
Probably when Bruno held it, the WWF was part of the NWA, and they had a similar title too.
Yeah, they all did. They had these like real prestigious looking belts, nothing like we have now. Now it's like a kid type deal. Now, well, it's not a kid, but it's just different. These were almost like belt buckles,
Right.
In a way. So, but yeah, so we've got a lot going on. We had Swerve and Swerve and Orange Cassidy tonight for the Mid-Atlantic Championship. It was a good match.
Oh yeah, I heard bits and pieces of that. So there was a DDT.
Yeah, there was a brainbuster DDT on the outside, and then there was a top rope one where Pockets.
A top rope one where Pockets caught him, and
there, and he jumped off
DDT
top rope, caught him,
Yeah.
So.
And then you said there was a brainbuster DDT on the outside, Swerve DDT, Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had the drop-by kick. Whatever he calls it, where he does this weird super kick thing, but it's not a super kick. It's a super kick drop kick deal. It's some weird shit, but it's awesome. That happens, and then he had the devil stomp. I don't know if it's called a devil stomp or not, but it's a double stomp from the top rope. He lands on your chest with his feet, kind of like the Finn Balor thing.
It's like the coup de grace.
Yeah, but you're standing up when you do it. Dope shit happened there. This is just a really dope match overall. let's see, we had like the Best Friends versus Combat Club. That was pretty cool. I think Combat Club won, but that was cool. I saw like Dean Ambrose, or not Dean Ambrose, but John Moxley did the RKO with a cutter. That was pretty cool to see someone doing it.
Are you watching on AEW? They were showing a clip that had the rap about Dominic, or were you watching?
I watched it was short on YouTube.
On your phone? On YouTube.
Yep. The YouTube channel was Seth freaking Rollins. Pretty sure it's not the real one, but
no.
But anyway, I thought that was dope too, because I've been missing out, like I said before, the Fear Con and all that, the Fear Fest, and so I've been, I had that. I know it's been like almost 2 weeks now, but still working on that one thing, because I had to get things off this phone. I had to do something with the phone because I really took up space on this phone. So now I am getting rid of that space as I go, and just like working on a bunch of different things. I've got some stuff in the works coming up on the JFK channel, the Jaw Freak Killer channel, where it's I already put out me and my son's time at the festival park, our little rides and stuff we did, and some other different moments. And then the moving vlog, where it's the home to home vlog, that comes out the 9th of June. If anybody's interested in that, seeing the old house to the new house, and then Fear Fest is somewhere in there. So a lot of old stuff's got to go out first, and get back on track. And I've been off track for a while now, but it's all good. I be forgetting I got things. So
excuse me. Ugh. Sneeze.
And then we're here talking about whatever we talking about.
Yeah. What do we want? What's another topic? What theories you got?
I don't know, man. I see Roman Reigns. I see Roman Reigns going away for a while. I definitely see that coming. I don't know who to take the belt from him. I say they give it to Randy.
I think they need to let the bloodline dissolve and need to let Jay take it, or Jimmy take it.
Or Solo.
And Jimmy should be our savior. I thought it from the beginning, and when I saw him getting fed up with Roman, I thought it even more. And I just am more convinced. Now I'm curious to see who Jay's alliance lies with.
And you said that there is no 2 belts no more, it's just one?
Yeah, they did unify one Universal Championship.
How have I not seen this belt yet? I've got to watch Raw.
They didn't do it on Raw.
Oh, yeah, SmackDown, I mean.
They did it on last week's SmackDown.
I wonder if I've got that saved.
They showed the segment on Raw, so you could watch it on Raw and still know what's going on, I guess.
I'm going to have to watch some shit.
But there were like 40 million downloads on the segment about Jay and Jimmy on different socials and stuff. So it went like viral as fuck.
See, I told you they know what they're doing with Roman Reigns, man. They know what they're doing right now. And they need to work this. It's money.
I understand. Like I said before, I understand why they're doing it, because apparently it's good for business, because apparently people like him. I'm just tired of it.
Yeah, I know. It's like I was with John Cena's ass, for a long time. But, now I was like, wanting John Cena back. Now he's not the John Cena I missed. I wish he would just shaved his head completely bald so we didn't notice all that. But that's beside the point.
He got buried by Austin Theory. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's putting other people over.
I know, and he probably kept the ball up. Yeah, I'm not trying to say it, man. But, I mean, if I was John Cena, you would too, man. You'd shave your head fucking bald and go back to the old John Cena, right?
He had to come back as babyface.
He's rocking a hairstyle he really cannot do. He just can't rock that. It's not for him, man. Just needs to go back to shaving his head like he used to with military shit. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying, man. It's just not a good look for him. He looked like he was 93 years old, man. And it's just, he's not that old. He's only in his 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be looking at John Cena like he's like 70 years old, man. It's not good.
John Cena is 70 years old.
That means my childhood hero is about to fade away. He's gonna fade away and come obsolete.
Yeah.
He's gonna fade away and classify himself as obsolete. Obsolete. Delete. Let's talk about the Hardy Boys. And what they're doing right now, since Jeff has went and did his time and whatnot after being drunk in public, which I don't know if we ever talked about this on the show, but where he got arrested, like going from like I guess Florida to North Carolina to Florida, some which way, he don't even know which way, because he had done a show in Dynamite or some shit, and then he was at a concert and shit doing his concert stuff, and he was drunk as shit driving down the highway, and someone called it in. Police found where he was at, pulled him over and shit like that, so he got a DUI and he got in trouble. He had to get arrested, blah, blah, blah. All that went whatever. He comes back stronger than ever, I believe. He's looking good. He's looking really good. Jeff is looking really good. He's got a lot of new tattoos. He's rocking and rolling. Just seen him tonight on Dynamite. He did the thing at Double or Nothing. So, I mean, like, yeah.
They did do something at Double or Nothing.
I'm excited to have Jeff Hardy back because every time he does this to himself, he does know this, but he affects others, man. It affects others in ways that it shouldn't affect us because it's not, but he means so much to people. And when people look up to somebody, it's like, I don't want his business out there for me to know,
Right.
But anyway, I'm glad that the Hardys are back. They're doing good stuff. I mean, what do you think about the Hardy Boys stuff? I mean,
I love the Hardy Boys.
Yeah. But now they own Ethan Page. They own him. They got Ethan Page now. He works for him. And they got that Zay guy that moans a lot.
Yeah. See, I watched, like, the first little bit of Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
But I did not see the buy-in match. So I watched the Orange Cassidy match, and then I watched Jericho and Adam Page. And then I didn't watch anything else. But, I love the Hardy Boys. I love Matt. I love Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great. They always have been. And Jeff has his issues, like we all do. And we wish him the best in everything. Like, I mean, I really would like to see Jeff do well. I mean, he does really well in the business. I just hope he can continue to do well in his personal life.
Yeah.
There's just nothing sadder to see somebody struggle like that and not be able to do what they love to do.
I know, because, Jeff I'm probably a broken record. And because so many people have probably said the same things I've said. He's one of the greatest people. It has nothing to do with wrestling. He's one of the greatest people in this world because when I was a child, I looked up to him so much so that I paint my nails because of him. Maybe not because of him, but he influenced, he not badly influenced me, but he let me know it was okay for guys to, do and be themselves, and just that whole be yourself and all that, that I live by. Be yourself because no one else is going to be you, and just don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about you. unless you're hurting somebody else, then don't hurt nobody, of course. But, all this good positive shit, and I would not be myself, and I wouldn't have the character JFK if it wasn't for the Jeff Hardy guy. So, with that being said, Jeff Hardy is a very influential enigma, and he has spoken to the world of masses, and we're out here, and we have been following him, and I've never given up on him. Even when I've seen him at his roughest, I have not given up on him, because he is still living that embodiment of being yourself. He's just getting caught up in shit, and I've been there, dude. I've been there. I've struggled with shit just like Jeff Hardy. I'm over everything that I've ever struggled with. I have basically kicked cigarettes. I'm still in the process of kicking cigarettes, but I'm down to, right now, to be honest, I am cheating a whole lot right now. But, for the past months now, I've had nothing but a couple cigarettes a day, like one or two, or none at all since I've started vaping. I know vaping's bad, but I'm trying to, kicking cigarettes is harder. So let me kick that, and then eventually kick that, and then I loosened up my drinking. So, learning through other people's mistakes. Like I said earlier, I don't want to see all his business out there in that light and shit. But it has kept me on track, going, well, I'm not saying to myself, well, if Jeff Hardy can do it, well, I can do it too. I'm saying to myself, well, look what happened to Jeff Hardy when he did this. See how it's not cool. I'm not going to drink and drive. I'm not trying to be at liberty to say that, but I have at a short distance on a moped before. But that's just that was been a long time ago. But see, shit like that. But not saying that I owe everything to Jeff Hardy. I'm just saying that a lot of his things that he's went through, I've went through as well. And I think the majority of the people have been through what Jeff Hardy's been through. Or anybody who's gone through anything like that, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, Jeff, for talking so much about you, buddy. But you're very, very influential. And you've changed a lot of people's lives. I know mine would not be. Yeah, I mean, it would have took Manson, and Jeffree Star, but I mean, for the guys that are out there pushing being yourself to the fullest extent at the times that I needed them the most was like Jeff Hardy, because I was always able to watch wrestling, Manson and all these other things, when I was growing up, I didn't have that a lot. So Jeff Hardy was my main state of mind growing up from a young boy until being 34 now. And Jeff Hardy has always been in my life. Even when I was training for pure pro wrestling, I would think like Jeff Hardy and try to emulate his moves, like how I would do a roll or how I would do a flip or any of those things. I would try to do it Jeff Hardy-esque. So if I was taking a clothesline, I want to take it like I was getting clean out my knickers. I want to be like, I want to try to get a big impact and oversell so I can look like a Jeff. I mean, Jeff's been through my life. That's why I wanted to talk about Jeff and the Hardys. And Matt's done a lot for me, too. I mean, but...
Pause.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah. So, Jeff Hardy is just influential. So we're running up on 23 minutes. I don't know how long you want to go tonight.
What you were saying, you were talking about how special Jeff is to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think it's that for that reason that everybody, like, there are people that look up to him, obviously, and that everybody. I feel like a lot of people give him a hard time.
Yeah.
About his issues. And I think it's unfair, the hard time that people give him, because, like you said, we all have issues.
Yep.
And it's important that we remember that.
Yep. And it's important to know that we're all in it together. So whatever he's dealing with, you've dealt with, or some vice versa, whatever. So it's just, it's the way life is, and we just don't need people giving up Because Jeff obviously has never given up. He's always came back stronger. He's always came back a little bit more amped, a little bit more focused. And then sometimes with all that, you get stressed. Sometimes you get brought down. Sometimes you're down. Oh, I'm going to drink a beer tonight to relax. And then it turns into 2 or 3, 4 or 5, 6 or 7. And then you have a problem again. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, we just need to learn. Keep pushing. Push through. Because there's a glass ceiling that we can all push through.
Mm.
It's a brass ring or a brass ring or a golden ring or something at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the path, or at the end of life. So we've all got something here that we're here for, and Jeff is proving facts that you can always I don't know, just stay focused, try to stay on the right path and try to stay, clean, or at least half decent clean. Like, smoke a weed, you be good. You really smoke the tumbleweed.
Smoke the tumbleweed.
Yeah, get high as fuck on the High as Fuck podcast. Like and subscribe. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Comment, subscribe.
Yeah, comments, motherfuckers. Comment.
Follow on social media.
Yeah, we got Twitter, Wrestling Matt 12.
Wrestling Matt 12.
And then High F something.
Yeah.
Probably High F AF Pod is the handle.
Do
it now! And go to the Jar Freak Killer channel. Go like and subscribe over there. Go look for some Frequency podcasts. We got one that is premiering. We have a premiere set for the Coneheads for the 13th of June. It is a premiere, not just a regular just upload. It is a premiere. It is going to have a countdown and everything. It is going to be lit titties. If I think about it and I am online during that going up, I might be in the comments. Premiere Tuesday, 12 p.m.
12.
Early AF, as the High AF podcast goes out, 12 in the morning, basically. Not AM, but PM on, June 13th on the Jaw Freak Killer channel. We've got the premiere of the Conehead. Review, deep dive,
Frequency and Friends.
Yeah, Frequency
podcast.
And Friends, boys and girls and goyles and boils. And we will be doing all kinds of movies. We'll be doing all kinds of movies from Jason X to we're going to be doing, what was that movie you was talking about?
Fight Club?
No.
Tu Wong Fu.
It's about some guys dressed up like girls. This is a good movie. And then we have, that's all I remember of the movie, so hate me. Fight Club, never really seen it. I've seen some of it, but never really seen it. That's coming up. And so we've got movies out the ass is coming up. We've got, as soon as October hits, we're going to be doing a different horror movie from each, for each, Tuesday of the thing. We might be pushing out more. I don't know what's going to happen during October, but I'm hoping we can get some scary ones in, like do the Creep Show, talk about, the Crypt Keeper all in one, talk about fucking something, the Chucky shit.
A couple shows that we just talk about series of creepy shit.
Yeah, and then
a slasher show.
We can talk about any fucking thing during Halloween. And basically, the Frequency podcast isn't just movies. So, there's all kinds of topics that we can talk about within the movies as well. So, if we're, talking about a movie and we can split off to something else and then come back to the movie if it goes in with the thing. So, you never know what's going to happen on the Frequency and Friends podcast. Yep. So, we have that goes on, and so, and that is a nice addition just to have out there in the world, because we talk a lot about wrestling, and there's other people in our lives that would like to be able to podcast as well, and so, and movies is a good idea anyway, so, I wanted to see if I would get any views for that on my channel as it is for the 109 subscribers, and I get something, so maybe it'll get more, with this, the new way of doing it, baby. So we got that going in there. So we need to get some. We need to get some hype. We need people fucking sharing the shit. Share the channel.
Share, like, comment, subscribe.
We'll make an album, so y'all can just straight go to the album, the Frequency Podcast album, and check out all the Frequency Podcasts in order. The first movie I ever reviewed was Clown. Great movie. We might be going back and redoing those next October or something. I don't know. Maybe sometime in the future we'll go back and redo some of the other ones that I've already done with 2 other people's opinions on it, what have you, just for a re-update or something type show. So, be looking out for that. Definitely excited about all that. We've got the Frequency Podcast. We've got the High as Fuck Podcast.
What else is going on? What do you think they're going to do with Sammy and KO?
Sammy and KO.
Imperium.
Imperium's going to get the belts soon. And then they're going to have all the belts.
You think they're going to take the belts?
Maybe. I mean, Imperium are really good at taking belts. So.
Well, Gunther's really good at keeping a belt.
Yeah, well. Them 2 have had belts before. They had a tag team belts in NXT, so they're a good tag team. I see them doing something good with them, I hope. I'd like for Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton to come back. Because all that build up for nothing, man. For the WrestleMania deal really fucking pissed me off. We got AEW's game coming out on June 29th, people. AEW Fight Forever.
AEW.
Finally fucking coming out June 29th. I'm hoping to fucking get that. So yeah. If you're in town and you know me and you need your shoes clean, just hit me up. I'll clean them for $20 a shoe, or a pair of shoes. Clean them up right and nice, boy. So anyway, talk to you, Joe. What you got on the docket? What you got to talk about? You got anything you want to talk about?
No, I'm just curious. I think Sammy and KO need to keep the belts for a while.
Yeah. For a little bit at least, I guess, right?
I mean, the Usos held them for forever.
Yeah, well, Usos can do that type of shit, boy. A team like Sammy and KO, that ain't gonna last that long, bro. I don't see it, because it never has before, really. I mean, it does, but
I mean, what I see as Sammy and KO is, I don't mind a transitional champion out of them, but I also, I think all championships should be less long. I think a limit, 6 months at most for a while after Roman.
Yeah.
Or at least with the World Heavyweight Championship, just keep it kind of short term. I could see Seth holding it for a couple months.
And then losing to who? AJ? Finn?
And letting somebody hold it for a little while. Damien. Maybe.
I think he needs to set Damien up for it, for real. I'm talking for real. If Seth can do that for me, that would be great. Let me have Damian Priest as the world champion at least one time. It doesn't have to be that long. Just give it to me for a little bit, man. I just want to see what he look like with it.
Yeah.
He's got the size. He's kind of Undertaker-esque,
Well, Dad thought he was Roman Reigns.
Wow. I don't think your dad wanted you to say that on the air.
We were watching Raw Monday, and at first he saw Damien and he thought he was the same guy that he had seen on the TV just a minute ago with the belt.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think he appreciates that. It's embarrassing.
Wow.
That's embarrassing. Not really, because they do kind of favor each other. Because Roman looks like Undertaker. There's an Undertaker figure I got. It looks just like Roman Reigns.
I know. You do have an Undertaker figure that looks just like Roman Reigns. Kitty, you're crazy. Anyway,
I want
my
to get
cat
up.
just jumped across the room.
I want to get up some money and go flea marketing.
Guy who has figures at the flea market.
I want to hit up people that don't know what they got.
Boy,
People who want to sell it for dirt cheap. Because I got to make profit somehow. I can't buy it on fucking I can't buy these figures at $5 when I have no reselling them. I ain't buying figures for resale anyway, but still. I might find some doubles.
I got 5 for 4 each.
That ain't bad. A lot of them I'm looking for to actually keep, but there's a lot of them I'm looking for, like doubles and stuff I got to make good gifts. Like, I need to come up with getting some wrestling figures for Tyler. Some doubles that I don't need. You know, like some basics that are like, I already have them.
Yeah.
Or if I need to update one, then
I need to find a tote to throw my action figures that I have on display in, so I can display my other set. My display shelf's not enough to display all my stuff.
You need to figure some way out. Because you need to get your Bianca up. And see, if you're just buying figures just of people that you like Bianca and stuff, going with basics are probably best for you. Unless you're getting into it for an investment deal. And if you're doing that, then you need to go with elites or the next up legends and shit.
When I buy figures, I'm buying figures of people I like, people that maybe I could
that you're inspired by
to you in the future, that I have been inspired by, whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it too. Because I buy everybody. I have to have at least one version of every wrestler ever, and that is really hard to collect everybody. I have like hundreds of figures, but
you would have to have building upon building upon building.
You think about
to have all the wrestling figures in the world.
Think about it. You just found Santino at the damn flea market, and I needed him since he was wrestling, and I was way younger. So I've been needing that action figure for that long. That's how long I've been trying to find them. I found them a couple times, but I never had the money to buy them. At the times
well, that's what I'm saying. Like that Santino, obviously, if you've never been able to find him, or if you've only been able to find him and you couldn't afford him, that Santino is probably fairly rare, which means, $4, it's probably worth 10.
Yeah, I could probably get 10 out of it. Get him to sign it somehow. I want the one with the snake glove, so I'm still looking for one. So, like, if we can find the snake glove one, I would probably part ways with this one. I need more CM Punks, too. I'm looking for, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for people that are trying to get rid of their collections in a bulk, but not a ridiculous price.
Well, I don't know. You might be able to talk to the guy at the flea market. I don't know. But he also seems like he's trying to sell them at the flea market. So I don't know if he just has a big collection that he's trying to get rid of and doesn't want to bring all of them at once or what. But
I would definitely want to get some money up if I can go down there and just go through all of them and evaluate each one and go, okay, so if I was to buy 10 or 20 figures, what would the price be? And could you knock some money off of whatever? And that'd be good, because I need to go. I know they're just sitting this down.
Onyx's birthday is Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
And then Friday,
so I need to pick him up something.
Party.
I need to pick him up something Friday.
Either, because I'm busy Sunday, so I'm trying to think. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
But yeah, so all these figures. I got Larry Zbyszko. Ryback. But yeah, so I need to definitely, folks, need to get some figures up. And if you know me in real life, and you know me on Facebook, and you got wrestling figures, and you're trying to get rid of them at a cheap price, I'm right here. Just hit me up on Facebook, Matt Jackson. In parentheses, or like right beside the name Matt Jackson, it says Jaw Freak Killer. You won't miss me. It's a picture of me and my son as a drawing, a cartoon character. Look me up. And tell me if you got some figures. If you got some figures, let me know.
So we're gonna Friday night. Teresa works, right?
Friday night, okay.
So after Kelly and Pat's party at their house, Deanna's birthday party, Teresa has to go to work. So we'll just come hang out at your house. We'll go to sleep, or try to go to sleep and get to your house early enough that we can wake up kind of early, because Teresa's going to want to go to breakfast, and then we're going to go to the flea market.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to your house for Onyx's birthday, and you can see if you can pick up something for Onyx at the flea market on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we will go to the wrestling event and do Saturday all day, and then I have Adrian and a birthday party Sunday.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
So I just had to take a break to plan that, but that'll be this weekend.
All right.
So I can schedule out everything I need to do, and during the day Saturday, you and I can do a couple of recordings or whatever, short recordings or whatever, like when we're at your house waiting for Onyx's birthday, or when we're at the event after we set up doing whatever.
We're definitely going to be doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's good then, because that's a good plan, because then we can do a whole lot, and that Saturday this weekend, do a lot. You get time to watch too as well.
Right, yeah, so tomorrow's Thursday. We still have a day.
And I'll work tomorrow.
Right.
Hopefully I can get some grass in so I can have some money for the flea market, because I definitely am going to be wanting to fucking get things.
Well, yeah, either Thursday or Friday you'll get our grass done at least, and I can pay you Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
And
so
you were
like...
talking about Imperium.
Yeah, we were talking about Imperium, and so we got off on a rant, Dave. Hey, you know, we got plans coming up, though. We got a lot of stuff happening coming up. A lot of shit's got to happen. But we were talking about these guys called the Imperium.
The Imperium and KO and Sammy.
Yeah.
So you would rather see Imperium take it than KO and Sammy?
I guess so. Since they already got, Gunther's already got one belt, might as well give the other guys belts too. They're all like lacking. I don't know. It's pretty dope. So, I think that should happen. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
Who else would you give it to?
To what, tag team titles?
Yeah.
There's really nobody right now.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah, the cats are stupid.
Yeah,
dude.
it's really Imperium or Sammy and KO.
At the moment, that's all I see.
Yeah.
Do we have no cats? Don't we have like new tag team? We need a new tag team. Oh yeah, Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly.
Ooh, Pretty Deadly. It's a good one. Because the Usos are in battle with Roman Solo right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopsie-daisy. Yeah, homie.
They got out of the tag team pictures, or the tag team title pictures, so they could do whatever they wanted and build that story.
Yeah, that's what happened, dog. That's always what's gonna happen. Bloodline, boy.
And Jimmy kicked the shit out of Roman twice.
So we're getting what
and
you want.
I'm still curious.
It's not when you
still
want.
Curious to see what the next step is.
Yeah, me too. All right. This has been very interesting.
And this has been
The Highest Fuck Podcast?
the Highest Fuck Podcast.
Or the
with
most
your
interesting
boys.
podcast? Matt Jackson.
And his limited edition
Oh, yeah. Action
teeny
figure.
tiny action figure.
With a teeny
Joe.
tiny pocket, a teeny tiny polka dot dress.
Yep. Teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Yep.
Yeah. Joe motherfucking cool.
And we love y'all
And
guys.
we
Are out.
Are out
Like Elvis
like
Presley.
Elvis Presley.